Have you ever noticed how a small problem can suddenly feel huge inside your mind? Your heart beats faster, your thoughts become messy, and it feels like everything is going wrong at once. But here's something important to understand. Problems are not here to destroy you. They're here to shape you, to make you stronger, sharper, and more prepared for life. Most people don't actually solve their problems. Instead, they worry about them, fear them, or try to avoid them. But avoiding a problem never makes it disappear. It only makes it grow. Strong people are not those who live without problems. Strong people are those who learn how to face challenges with a calm mind and a smart approach. So from today, change one simple sentence in your life. When a problem comes, don't say, "Why is this happening to me?" Instead, say, "I will handle this. I will find a way." Because there is always a way forward, even if you see it one step at a time. Let's begin with something very simple but very powerful: staying calm. When a problem appears, your first reaction matters a lot. Many people panic, they get angry or afraid. Their mind becomes full of negative thoughts, and they imagine the worst possible outcome. This reaction is natural, but it doesn't help at all. A stressed mind cannot think clearly, but a calm mind can find solutions. So pause for a moment, take a deep breath, relax your body, say to yourself, "I am in control. I can deal with this." When you calm down, your thinking becomes clear. You start to understand the situation better, and you begin to notice possible solutions. Emotions can make problems feel bigger than they really are, but calm thinking makes problems smaller and easier to handle. So next time something goes wrong, don't react immediately. Slow down, breathe, and then decide your next move carefully. Now let's talk about another powerful idea: breaking problems into smaller parts. Many times, a problem feels scary because it looks too big. It feels like a mountain that you cannot climb. But the truth is, no one climbs a mountain in one jump. You move step by step. When you break a problem into small pieces, something amazing happens. Your mind feels lighter, you stop feeling stuck, and you start seeing progress. Instead of asking, "How will I solve everything?" ask yourself, "What is the first small step I can take?" This one question changes your energy from fear to action. It also helps to write your problem down. When everything stays inside your head, it becomes confusing. Thoughts keep repeating, and you start to feel overwhelmed. But when you write things clearly, the problem becomes easier to understand. Ask yourself simple questions. What exactly is the problem? Why is it happening? What part of this can I control right now? When you answer these, you bring clarity, and clarity gives you power. Then divide the problem into small actions. For example, if you want to improve your English, don't think about mastering everything at once. Start small. Learn a few new words, watch a short video, practice speaking for a few minutes, read a single page. Suddenly, the problem feels simple and possible. Focus on one step at a time. Don't think about everything you need to do tomorrow or next week. Just complete the next small action. Then move to the next one. And don't forget to appreciate your progress. Even small wins matter. When you tell yourself, "I did well today," you build confidence. And confidence gives you strength to continue. Also, be patient. Big changes take time. Progress may be slow, but slow progress is still progress. A river can cut through rock, not because it is strong, but because it keeps flowing again and again. So, when a problem looks big, don't try to fight it all at once. Break it down. Solve one small part at a time, and step by step, you will move forward. Now think about this. What do you say to yourself when something goes wrong? Many people complain. They say, "Why is my life so hard?" or "Nothing ever works for me." But complaining does not solve anything. It only makes you feel weaker. Instead of complaining, start asking better questions. When you ask the right questions, your mind starts searching for answers. Ask yourself, what can I do right now? What are my options? Who can help me? These questions push you towards solutions. Also ask, what can I control? Because not everything is in your hands, but something always is. Maybe you can control your actions, your effort, your attitude, or your learning. And here's a powerful shift. Replace "why me" with "try me." Life will test you, but you can choose to grow instead of giving up. Every problem can teach you something, so ask, what can I learn from this? Because when you learn, the problem becomes a lesson, not a burden. And remember, don't stay stuck in the past. Focus on what comes next. Ask, what is my next step? Strong people always look forward. Also, never hesitate to ask for help. Learning from others is not weakness, it is wisdom. Someone out there has already faced what you are facing. You can learn from their experience and move faster. Now let's talk about something that stops many people: overthinking. Overthinking feels like you are doing something, but actually you are not moving at all. You keep thinking, planning, worrying, but you don't act. The truth is, ideas don't change your life. Actions do. You don't need a perfect plan to start. You just need movement. Start with what you have. Learn as you go. Even a small action is better than a big plan that you never use. Make one call. Study one page. Take one step. That is how progress begins. And don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. The real failure is doing nothing. So give yourself permission to start, even if you feel unsure. Confidence will come later. Courage will come after you begin. If you feel stuck, use a simple trick. Count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and act before your mind creates excuses. Problems are not solved by thinking again and again. They are solved by doing. So tell yourself every day, today I move. Today I take action. And your life will slowly begin to change. Now here's something many people forget. You don't have to do everything alone. There are people who have already faced similar challenges. They have made mistakes, learned lessons, and found solutions. If you learn from them, you can save time and avoid unnecessary struggle. Talk to someone who has more experience. Read books. Watch educational content. Listen to mentors. When you open yourself to learning, you grow faster. A wise person does not try to know everything. They stay curious and ready to learn. Saying, "I don't know," is not weakness. It is the beginning of improvement. Each time you learn from someone else, you move one step ahead without repeating the same errors. Now let's look at your mindset during difficult times. When problems appear, negative thoughts can quickly take over. You may feel worried, frustrated, or even hopeless. But a negative mind makes every problem feel heavier. It blocks your ability to think clearly. So remind yourself, this situation is temporary. It will pass. You will get through it. Being positive does not mean ignoring reality. It means believing that you can handle reality. Hope gives you energy. Hope gives you strength to keep going, even when things are not easy. Speak kindly to yourself. Avoid people who spread fear and negativity. Stay close to those who support you and encourage you. Your environment affects your mindset more than you think. A hopeful mind sees possibilities. A negative mind only sees obstacles. So protect your thoughts. Protect your peace. And now, one of the most important lessons: take responsibility. When something goes wrong, it is very easy to blame others. You may say, "This is not my fault," or "someone else caused this," And maybe that is true, but blaming doesn't fix anything. It only takes your power away. Because when you blame others, you give them control over your life. Instead, say, "This is my life. I will deal with it." Even if the problem was not created by you, solving it is still your responsibility. Responsibility builds strength. It builds maturity. It makes you someone who takes action instead of waiting. Successful people don't ask, "Who is responsible?" They ask, "What can I do now?" That simple shift changes everything. Blaming keeps you stuck. Responsibility moves you forward. Focus on what you can control: your actions, your effort, your attitude. Even in difficult situations, you always have some control, and that is enough to start making progress.
Also, try to learn from every challenge. Instead of saying, "This is unfair," ask, "What is this teaching me?" Maybe it is teaching patience. Maybe it is teaching discipline. Maybe it is helping you become mentally stronger. Every problem carries a lesson. The more you learn, the stronger you become. Start building a new identity for yourself. Tell yourself every day, "I take responsibility for my life." When you repeat this, you begin to believe it, and when you believe it, you act differently. Don't wait for someone to come and fix your life. If help comes, that's great, but don't depend on it. Start anyway. Move forward anyway. Because your future is not decided by luck, it is built by your choices. Every time you choose responsibility over excuses, you become stronger. Every time you stop blaming and start acting, you create a better future. Life will not always be fair. People may disappoint you, situations may feel difficult, but you are not here to stay stuck. You are here to grow. And growth begins the moment you say, "No more excuses. I take charge." Problems do not define who you are. Your response does. If you choose strength, nothing can stop you. If you choose blame, everything will hold you back. So stand up and say, "I will solve this. I will rise. I am responsible for my life." Because that is how strong, wise, and successful people are built. Every problem you face is not a punishment. It is an opportunity, a chance to become better than you were yesterday. Let's remember what truly matters. Stay calm when challenges appear. Break big problems into small steps. Ask better questions instead of complaining. Take action instead of overthinking. Learn from others. Stay hopeful and take full responsibility for your life. If you follow these simple ideas, no problem will feel impossible. Life will test you again and again, but each time you face a challenge, you grow stronger. Each time you refuse to give up, you build confidence. So next time a problem comes into your life, don't feel afraid. Smile and say, "I can handle this. I will find a way." You are not here to run away from challenges. You are here to overcome them. And always remember, you don't need a life without problems. You need a strong mind that can face them, and that strength already exists inside you. Thank you for spending this time learning and growing. Keep moving forward, keep improving every day, and stay committed to becoming your best self. I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep taking one step at a time.